All right, let me try to get in position here. Is this good? Left, right, up, down, am I good? All right, cool. Hey, do me a favor, hand me that Bible. Okay, I got something in here. I think it's gonna be about 2 Timothy and 8, so we'll have that piece ready. All right, so right now I think it's zoomed out too much. They're gonna see all this crazy going on with the green screen. Can you zoom that in some? Okay, let me know when we're good. Okay, what are we gonna put for a backdrop? Give me something. Okay, no, I don't like that. Okay, definitely not that. Okay, yep, that'll do. Yeah, let's work with that one. All right, so I think I'm ready. We cue the intro at this point. We're gonna fix all this in post, right? Because I'm talking to you right now, and what I don't want to have happen is I say we're gonna fix all this in post, and you nod, and the next thing you know, there's a video of me grabbing a Bible, rolling up my sleeves because we didn't fix it in post. Okay. All right, let's give this a shot. Yeah, greetings, men of Manhood University. Listen, no jacket, no tie today. I just wanted to take a little bit of time and talk quickly with you pointedly about our role in a crisis. Right now, our country and our planet are in a crisis. And before I get to the heart of this message for you, let me balance what I just said with this. And please hear me when I say it. Take this video, play it during the next crisis, and it will seem like I just made it. That's because all crises have the same DNA. Depending on who you ask, a crisis has between 3 and 6 stages. I don't think that the number is important, but tell me if any of this sounds familiar. So there's usually a warning stage where it's said that this could happen, and that's almost always ignored. Then there's kind of the breaking news stage where it appears that this thing is really happening. Then there's the stage that focuses on dealing with the crisis, all the while asking how this could happen. Hey, remember that first stage? But during that stage, there's a very vocal group that is standing by, judging how the crisis is being handled, but not actually willing to do anything to help. And they consider posting, liking, and sharing as actually doing something. And they help usher us into the finger-pointing stage. The finger-pointing crowds out any meaningful lessons learned, so that while the victims are still recovering, we move to the stage where we demand firings and resignations of the people in key positions, but not too high to create actual change. Fines are levied, funds are established to handle claims, and the rest of us get back to normal life, often forgetting that recovery is still taking place for so many others. And we wait for the next crisis. Wash, rinse, repeat. So first things first, men, we're leaders. I like the way that Ty Tribbett says it. The first thing God gave man was responsibility. We've talked at length about some of our responsibilities in this classroom. Chief among them is our responsibility to be present and to be relevant. What we say and what we do matters in a crisis. We have to lead. The Bible tells us, 2 Timothy 1 and 7, all right, that God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Listen, in a crisis, people don't need to be victims. They need to be agents of solution, action officers, soldiers, armed with the tools to respond effectively. When we panic, our natural ability to lead is wasted by leading others down a fruitless path, or it's drawn into question altogether when we show ourselves to be unstable. So why are we seeing men in the midst of yet another crisis sounding like scared little children bouncing to and fro with every tidbit of social media information? Why are we doing drama? Why are we feeding into fear? That's not what we're called to do. We have to be the voice of reason, even when things seem unreasonable. You cannot be the man running around with his hair on fire, speculating out loud about what else could go wrong. Our response can't be aloof any more than it can be sensational. The worst case scenario rabbit trail, okay, there's time for that in the meetings where crisis response is formulated. But taking inaccurate anecdotal reports made by people who have no more information than you, but just happen to have an on-air job, that's useless. If you're not invited to the room where the big picture crisis response decisions are being made, well, there's a hint. But listen, take the leadership role that you do play and be ready to offer stable, consistent direction to your children, your students, your employees, your constituents, and so forth. Don't fall for the trap of wanting to be in the spotlight, pointing out how inept one man's response is, and quite frankly, don't devote too much time to criticizing the overdone media reports. Work within your sphere of influence to combat ignorance with truth. That means you have to educate yourself. Don't be so quick to pre-approve information that fits your rationale, ideology, political opinion, or your own hidden biases, nor quick to dismiss what doesn't align with your views. In a crisis, you don't know what you don't know, and assumptions are really dangerous. Get real facts about the crisis so you can be the voice of reason, provide stability, and when true solutions are developed, people will turn to you because you've shown a level head throughout. The man who's got thumb cramps from posting his fourth-hand wisdom every hour on the hour, he could have a cure, the phone numbers to the appropriate authorities. He could have access to finances and resources, but we will have already tuned him out. So hear me, husband, father, principal, coach, board member, elder, director, CEO, COO, sergeant major, master chief, chief master sergeant, colonel, captain, mayor, councilman, governor, representative, or whatever capacity you've been called to lead in. Lead effectively. Reject the panic and the finger pointing. Resist the urge to show off your wisdom on sidebar, peripheral issues that aren't relevant to the task at hand. Because, and listen to this, crawling back from a public display of panic or a partisan epithet hurled out of ulterior motives is hard to do. You cowering in fear is a difficult image to unsee, and the very urgency of a crisis removes the patience of people for long overdone explanations. People will respect your position or office out of a sense of duty, but after being indecisive, making too many bad or panicked decisions, or moving from cautious to cowardice, you, my friend, have lost their personal respect, and your subordinates, peers, and leaders will remember not to involve you the next time sound leadership is needed in a crisis. And there will be a next time. So thanks for listening. Now ask yourself if starting a pointless debate in the comment section makes you look more or less like a leader. Yeah. Let's get out there, roll up our sleeves, and be the antithesis to the current of ignorant, 100-mile-an-hour nonsense that's plaguing the people we care about. Gents, I appreciate you taking time with this one. Instead of having a social media war with the next guy who you think isn't exercising restraint, just pass this along and keep on leading. Take care, and God bless you.